Press X. Start. Options.
Huh?
The button that says options.
What's that mean?
What?
The hitting interface.
It's like, it's on, like, you'll see when it comes up, you'll see what you have to, you know, there's, O is contact, square's power, that's regular. X is regular, square's power,
It's time
O is
for
contact
baseball
swing.
on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Should be a good one here this afternoon. Between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars.
You just, when like you, it should, like if you're trying to steal a base, you gotta press like.
What if I'm
And
trying
with
to go
that,
from
here's
first
a
to
look at the
second
visitors'
on the
starting lineup. Mark, what's your
It'll go
take on him against
automatically
one of
when
the best
ball hits
starters in the
someone's
game?
hits it and someone's
Matty,
going
I
down.
love the
know
way
the
this
first one,
lineup's
if I'm trying to
constructed.
go
Talking to the manager
to
before
get
the
double
game,
instead of a
he
single.
focused on the fact that they have a pass the
Press,
baton
like,
mentality.
press
Everything's
R2,
flowing for this
R2,
lineup.
R2, the
Chance to
back one,
score a
you know,
lot of
R2.
runs.
And you know, it's just regular classic pitching, so you pick the pitch type with whatever button it is, and you
All
move
right,
the ball marker
stage
around
is
in the
set.
zone.
The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you,
Now,
folks.
are you pitching or
Play-by-play is
I
coming
think
up
you're hitting first.
next. Here's Mookie Betts.
Yeah, you're
He
hitting
will lead
first.
this one off today.
Give me a second.
That.
First pitch of the at-bat. And afternoon
Let's try to
baseball
send
on
strikes.
MLB Network
That's what
is
I'm trying
underway.
to- See the oval?
Yeah,
Move your
yeah.
left analog stick. You see it moves it. That's
Oh, okay.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
in triangle bunt. So you press hold triangle. The curve.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Contreras. But the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
No challenge?
Yeah, I press challenge.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
So they call him safe or out?
Here's the second
Out.
baseman, Jose Altuve. Past battles with Scherzer. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11.
Pitch was down.
On a
Ooh,
less
that's
than
a slider.
impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, but there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing
They're swinging
to
way
use
early.
line to line to get this
Yeah.
done.
And there are the
Look where the
umpires
ball
working
is.
this one.
Watch the ball.
Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Markakis at the track, but he can't get it as it's
R2.
on the wall.
I was hitting that.
Try R1.
Well, let me get second, so I should. No, it's not.
Try move the left analog stick towards second.
And he will pull into second with a two-out double.
For sure.
Some guys have full power and that's it.
should
But
be-
then there are guys like this. who
Try
have
when
power
you're
to
doing
all
it.
Fields. What a threat. Take a look here. He generates so much back speed with his lower half through his arms. It looks
Try
like he just flicks the
pointing
bat
the
at
left
this
analog
thing,
stick to
and
the
he
base you're
darn near
going and
gets it
press
out of the
either
park.
R2 or R1. Or wait,
The left, you say?
I think it's. Try next time L2 or L1 to advance.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Hard hit ball to short. Played on the backhand. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson.
get
A
in there, I think,
nightmare
like a
against
baseball.
lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Nolan Arenado is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Barely moved that.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El
You moved
Cambio
it,
up
like,
there.
way over.
Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's
You don't
set up
have
for it
to
right here.
do it that, like,
Line
aggressive.
drive snagged on a short hop. And there are two away now.
Batting third from the Washington Nationals.
And now Bryce Harper looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Ramos has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Here's Big Aaron Judge, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. A bouncer up the middle. There's Baez. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie
No, I
Freeman,
think you,
first baseman for the
what were you
Atlanta
pressing?
Braves. He plays one of the most
I don't know.
reliable first basemen in the game. Makes the routine play.
I'm
Not
pretty
only
sure
that,
one of
he
the
can pick and
back
grin,
two sets of
saving
buttons,
his
like
infielders
R1
some
or L1,
serious
you know.
errors.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. As the AL strikes first, it's 1-0. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. One out, nobody on. It's 1-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Abreu retired, two down
guy
now.
who's never played balls in the dirt.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Past battles with Scherzer. He's just 1 for 6. First offering on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Swing and a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
Under shoes and nets.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
From the Philadelphia Phillies,
As he grounds one briskly to short, Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run.
leading off for the National League.
Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again, 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting third from the Atlanta Braves.
Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Freeman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider runs in on him.
You
He has
pushed
to
him
lead it
way
out of the
too
way.
far.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2, swinging. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Baez over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Jose Altuve. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First pitch is a slider, called for a strike. Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
Oh!
Press L1 or L2.
The throw into second. Around second now and headed for third.
Throw the ball!
Go back!
And the ball's waiting for
I
him.
hit X, and I guess
Out
that
at the
means you
plate
don't
as he
stop.
pretty much
I don't know.
just
Try
ran out
pressing
of gas
R2 or
out there.
R1. Which button did you press?
I think one of the L's and X. And
So bases are empty here with
Try
2
pushing
gone, and standing
R1.
in the
You
ever
kept
dangerous
pressing it, that's
Mike
why.
No,
Trout.
I stopped pressing it.
You pressed it like 5 times though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up,
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that
That's
he got
gone.
every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Hit in the air out to left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Javier Baez.
One out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. But this
R2
will not
dives
get
and,
out there deep
like,
enough as it's
R1,
run
like,
down by
jumps
the
up
right
in the
fielder
air.
in the alley for the second out.
If you need a
Boy,
dive
sometimes
or
they say you hit
jump
it
up
hard
in
and
the
good
air.
things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
R1. Can't jump that high now.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Well hit, but also well foul into the seats in left. Scherzer gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And another foul ball. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Harper on the warning track. He makes the catch. Now batting, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Here's Manny Machado now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A ball and a strike now to Machado. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. The 1-2. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Well, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Ready for another chance? Bryce Harper set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Bounce it to the left side. Ramirez is up with it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Woo! Look out as they brush him back here. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Trout is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Throw into second, not in time. He took a chance tagging up, but made it pay off. Striding into the box, Matt Kemp, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Ready now, Jose Ramirez, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Ground ball, and this is off the second base bag, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a lead-off single on an infield ground ball.
Wilson Ramos will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Runners on the move for second. Behind 0-2 now. Ramos gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the move again from first. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Wow, throw a tent over it, bring out the clown. Look like a three-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump, and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the parker.
And this is taken for the out. So two men are on with one man out, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Now another 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford's got it. And there's out number 2. And this will not be in time as he's into third base safely.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy could pick up the runner at third now.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, You really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
Number 35.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Crawford. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Betts has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning.
Second baseman, number 9. Javier Baez.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. Popped him up. Ramos waits on it, and that's the third out. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Manny Machado will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Markakis. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count, and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more.
You can throw it in.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Here's Bryce Harper now, and here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Arenado on second. Harper is over at first with 1 away. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
This is the big out to get.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gone! Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Hard hit towards center. Under it is trapped, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here.
That was a New Orleans home run right there. You know that? You know what that is?
So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they open up an 8-5 lead. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was an advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Is that you? Or who?
I don't know, man. It's you, I think. Yeah, it's you.
Who's he?
He's your first baseman.
Joey Votto will be summoned into the game to take over at first following the injury.
Is that because I made him dive?
Yeah.
Now the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Kemp to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
L2.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, I did L2 when I tried dealing it one time.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring the ball up. Not in time as he steals second. Judge at second with 2 down. Sinking liner toward left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at
Try
third
pressing and holding L2.
They didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
That's what I've done.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rock.
And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. Oh, and he rushed the pitch home as it's in the dirt. And he is safe at the plate as he was. Two out here and a runner at second. Loop down towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score.
Leading off for the National.
The young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. 0-1 the count.
Yeah.
The wind-up and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Brandon Crawford is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Javier Baez is in for the third time now as he takes
How do
a
you
called
steal?
strike. It's 0-1.
Default base running. All runners, stop runner, return all runners is R1.
Alright, let's play.
Runner goes for second, and he steps off.
What are you doing? Throw the fucking ball. How do you throw it to second?
Triangle.
I did. I hit triangle.
I had no idea then.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Nick Markakis. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Now a step off, and they've got the runner between second and third. And he is in there. He's set, now the pitch. Grounded softly to the right. A play at the plate.
Oh, he missed him.
And not in time as the run scores.
The batter, number 28, third baseman.
Yeah.
Arenado trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And there he goes towards second. Now a step off as they've got the runner between first and second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Contreras is there.
Watch it. Oh, no.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch, breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the moment.
Here's Mookie Betts. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Rounded down the third baseline. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game.
No.
Press and hold L2.
He'll get it into second.
You stopped him.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he
Why
was
do you
thinking
stop
two
him?
right out of the box.
Press
Smashed it
R1 to
down the
stop
line,
him when
and
they're
that
R2
was some
when
great
they're running
hustle
to stop
beat
him.
the throw to second.
Then
to
R1
earn
will
himself a
bring
double.
him back.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make...
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. Number 39 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Yeah.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. There goes the runner. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Now batting.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Stepping in, Manny Machado. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Machado.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. In now, Nolan Arenado. He'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That's gone.
Swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue to come back up here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside.
Last time I played with Matthew, he kept getting his pitchers kicked out of the game.
But that's just the way it has to be.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled on the ground to short. Machado has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. It is Joey Votto now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Lifted in the air out to left. Betts giving chase, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. On the ground, a second for Baez. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around second, looking for the cycle.
Get the ball!
Safe at the plate.
What was the catch of
the
that?
lead even further.
I was trying to go back to third, so you
Ready
got
once
the
again, Wilson Ramos. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Grounded back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. Throw-in time at first for out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
There is Crawford. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. So here's Matt Kemp now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy he's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Second baseman, number 9.
Last chance here, and stepping in, Javier Baez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And that hit batsman may be the one that breaks the camel's back. I have a feeling the home plate umpire's seen enough of our starter, and indeed he has.
We'll
He's
warm these
ejected
guys
him
up.
from the
They're
ball
probably
game,
warmed
and
up.
really I can't blame him.
No, man, that's pretty much automatic. With a warning already issued, anything that comes in that tight is going to be treated with zero tolerance. That's just the way it works, and now the bullpen is going to have to pick up the slack.
Aroldis Chapman will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
What was that? He's still pretty cold. We should put some people in the bullpen.
Nick Markakis will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. No balls and 1 strike. Runners breaking for the plate, and this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Betts there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
17-7 in this ball game today.
You got like
the
5
American
like
League All-Stars
batted in, and
absolutely crushing the ball as they ended up with 9 home runs as a team. Chris Sale takes home the win.
It said 9 between
Max
both
Scherzer takes the loss after an effort he'd like to forget for the rest
It
of his
said
life.
9.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt
those
Vasgersian, and
three
you've
guys,
been
those
watching a
4 guys
presentation
alone
of
is
MLB
7.
Network. See you
Look,
next
there's
time.
2, 3. That's how many you got. Then I got.
No, I hit more than that.
You
That's
sure?
a set. Yeah, that's 7. I had other guys hit 1. Aaron Judge hit 1. I hit 9 home runs. I think you hit 4.
I hit 4. It says right there.
There, do game recap. Box score. 2, 5, 6. Whoa, wait, no, that's 6. Where's home runs? 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. Are you going Walmart with us?
I don't know.
Well, I got to hurry up so I can get back to mow some. Or I might